Hi Destiny Chasers. Today I'm really looking forward to having a thought-provoking session with you. Today I want us to think about the lessons that we can learn from the pandemic of COVID-19. And in this session we're going to discuss 5 key lessons that I've been reflecting on and I'd love to share with you. Now, the reality of the situation is that in life there will be difficult circumstances, there will be the unexpected. And with these challenging and difficult times, there are key lessons and points of reflection that we can obtain. So what's lesson number 1? Lesson number 1 is spend time with your family and your loved ones whilst you have the opportunity to. Now, as a medical doctor, I've been on the front line during this pandemic. And for me, one of the most emotional encounters that I've experienced is witnessing when family have not been able to spend the time with their unwell loved ones whilst they're in hospital in the capacity that they would like. And in some circumstances, I've had to break bad news over the telephone. And I've been able to sense a range of emotions when doing that. Sometimes regret or a deep desire or a hope that they would have been able to be with their loved ones or spend more time with them if they had had the opportunity to. Now, this is a key lesson that we can all learn from. Yes, life is so busy and there's so many demands, and it's always tempting to think, I can do that tomorrow or another time, or they know how much I care. But it can go a long way by being intentional with the people that we love. It could be setting time aside for a telephone call or posting them a card on their birthday. And nothing better than visiting the person in person if it's possible. So if we're able to do it whilst we have the opportunity to do it, let's do it. The reality is tomorrow, next month, next year is not guaranteed. So whilst we have the chance, let us show our loved ones how much they mean to us by being intentional to give them the time that we want to have with them. And lesson number 2 is be conscious of your spending habits. Now, whilst in this time our movement has been restricted to essential only in the middle of lockdown, and inevitably this will have a knock-on effect on our spending, because we won't be able to just go out and grab a hot drink here and there, or go out and grab a snack here and there. So consequently, we should see how this is affecting our income, and hopefully we should have more money. And this can be an opportunity to really instill budgeting. And that's something that we can take on and continue to do. Do you really need that? Do you really need this second item? Do you really need that third item? And just be more conscious of what you're spending your money on. Be more accountable for your financial expenditure. And lesson 3, can you diversify your income? During this time, it has been absolutely devastating, witnessing and hearing of people losing their jobs, some people not qualifying for financial schemes, and some people losing what they have overnight. Absolutely devastating. What can we learn from this? Can you push yourself? Can I push myself? Can we push ourselves to strive to have more than one stream of income? The reality is we all have skills. You have information inside of you that somebody is willing to pay for. So what can we do to put our skills and put our good use out there and make it another product and make it another stream of income? It's not easy, and sometimes in particular situations it may not be possible at that time, but that shouldn't limit us from thinking ahead and planning and saying, I deserve more, I can do more, how can I put this into action? And lesson 4, prioritize your health. Now, as a medical doctor, I've been pushing myself to ask myself difficult questions. What has been affecting death rates? What has been putting people at more risk than others? And what has been noticed with the available evidence and research is that people who were more at risk of developing complications from the virus of COVID-19 were those who had underlying health conditions, which included type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Now, with these particular diseases, we can reduce our risk of developing them hugely by engaging in regular exercise and having a balanced diet. Now, the benefits of exercise are absolutely endless. It can extend your lifespan, it improves your mood, it can boost your confidence, and I could go on and on and on and on. And that's the same thing with eating healthily as well. Now, we can do it. If exercise was a pill, everybody would be wanting to take it, because it's easier to take a pill than to put that discipline in and set time aside to exercise. But you can do it. Protect yourself by prioritizing your health and your diet as well. And the last point I want us to think about as a lesson that we can learn from the pandemic as well is, what else is it that you feel that you can do to really engage your mind? Now, with people being at home, it has actually opened up another discussion. What can I engage my mind in when I'm not at work? How can I push myself to be better? What else is in me that is bursting to go forth? Write your goals down, write your aspirations down, write your things down that are pushing you to want to be better. There is, again, loads of evidence and research to show the difference between using a pen and paper and actually writing something down. Makes you more accountable, it increases your visual aid, and all of these other range of things. So thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to click subscribe, and I can't wait until the next time when we can have another discussion. Take care.